Nice
Is
to
your
see you again.
campus still locked down right now?
Yes, it is. They have closed campus from the 11th to the 14th, so it won't be open until Monday.
Okay, you're
Oh,
closed.
okay.
Are you still on lockdown for an active shooter? Because we were just told they've released both suspects and they believe the shooter is still at large now.
I believe that this specific part of our residence is still on lockdown. I believe the campus, like UVU campus itself, is still on lockdown. Like they just said that released a statement that the campus was closed until the 14th.
Okay.
Jeb, we spoke to you a couple of hours ago, and since, a couple of hours you've had time to speak to friends, to, talk to other people, maybe share video. Is there anything new that you've learned in the last couple of hours that maybe we're not aware of? Because you were pretty close. You were there. You were in that quad area.
Yeah, I mean, other than the videos that have circulated online of what happened on the rooftop, and I actually have a picture of kind of what the idea that we're looking at. So this is I don't know how well you can see that, but this is the complex. So Charlie, I believe, was kind of down like in this area over here, and the shooter, this little black spot, is apparently where he was at.
And what do you think, Jeb? Is that, according to what I'm looking at, I'm gauging, football fields. I'm thinking it's 150 to 200 yards or more from the top of that building to where Charlie was sitting. What do you think?
I would say about 100 yards. I would say
that
roughly
close.
around
Okay.
that spot. So, yeah, because it's like the way that like the spot is. So you have like I said before, you have the Hall of Flags, which is right over here. You have the courtyard, and then you have the cafeteria, and then it goes building, 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 because it's built up on partially on a hill, and it moves upwards, and the buildings get higher, higher up as you move through the.
So
I think it's the right set that side of the campus.
So at the video we've been showing of someone laying in a prone position on that Sparks Automotive building, and then other video shows someone running across it, that to you would be most likely the suspect, the shooter, because from where you were standing, which I believe you said you're about 3 tiers up from Charlie, it came from your right side and up high, which would have been, there's the video, on that building.
Right. Yeah, I think it would definitely be in that area. That second video that you just showed of the person that looks like a person that's lying up there, I would say that that one's definitely more, like, to me, more plausible than the other one, that like the first video that you showed.
Okay, well, that could have been him running
looks
away
like
on
a
another
head that's up
building
there.
after the shots were fired, because if you look, the crowd is all running. This is when you guys were running away. So I'm wondering, that was him earlier from a different angle, different person shot that video. Then after the shot was fired, you told us it was one single shot, then that may have been him exiting, running across the other building top to get away.
No, oh, these guys right here. No, what's it called? This one is that's the Hall of Flags. The one across is where the shooter was at.
Okay, all right. We're about out of time, Jeb. I just want to ask you, man to man, how you doing? I mean, this is something that no young people like yourself or anybody should have to go through, witness, or ever see in their lifetime. You don't expect to see this stuff unless you're in war in some foreign country. So we want to make sure you and your fellow classmates are okay.
I'm doing okay. I'm shocked. I just watched a man die in front of me today. Like, I was probably about 10 feet away from where Charlie was killed. I immediately called my aunt. I called my grandmother. I called my parents. I called my sister. Like, I have a couple. So I'm actually Catholic, and I have a couple LDS friends who came over and they prayed with me today, and they gave me a blessing because of how much that they cared, and they saw how distraught that I was. And I've gotten at least like 50 to 70 different messages asking me, like, if I'm okay, are you doing okay? It's just horrible what's happened, and I appreciate it and I value it, but at the same time, like, I just honestly don't know, like, how I'm gonna go on with my days and my weeks moving forward. That's kind of like, you have this sense of internal turmoil and confusion, and it's not fully sinking in yet, but I think within the next few days it's really going to sink in.
Of course,
it's
everyone's
shock.
still in
It's
shock.
literally what I've been saying.
Jeb Jacoby, what year are you, sir?
This is my 3rd year.
Okay. Junior?
Yes.
I just want to say that I'm sending you lots of love. I know there are millions of you who loved Charlie amongst us here as well. Yeah. And it was a huge loss. This is a huge loss, but stay in prayer, stay in your faith, and thank you. Thank you for being here and being, brave to speak, because you were there. You literally said you saw a man get assassinated.